Hey everybody, Mike Maven here, topgrowthexperts.com. Now, I'm always talking about revenue threats, okay, and how it's really bad in your business that when you carry revenue threats, it can be a big problem for your revenue. Now, lots of people, it's a bit confusing. They always ask, what is a revenue threat? Can you show me one in practice? And I've just come across one here today, so I'm going to show you it in action. I'm going to demonstrate it, and I'm going to talk about exactly how it can be hurting revenue. And the thing is, revenue threats, they're always unseen. They're always, the people who own the business, it's very difficult for them to know that they exist, and so therefore they sit there and they just carry on degrading revenue for a long time to come. Okay, and if you remove them, it can push your revenue up by huge amounts. Okay, so here's one in action. I landed on this. I was just doing some shopping online. I'm a big fan of seafood, and I landed at this retailer. It's called BerwickShellfish.com. Now pay attention to my window here and what you see at the top and what you see here at the bottom. Okay, you see the bottom of the page there quite clearly, and I was looking around this website and I was kind of wondering whether I should buy these crab claws. Okay, I didn't know. I could see here that retailers, they've got a good reputation. Okay, lots of reviews on the page. That's a really good thing to show. But pay attention here to the bottom of the window, because there's a lot of white space here, and it's not very clear that actually you can scroll down the page. See, that's called a false bottom or a glass bottom on the website. So a lot of time, this wasn't a landing page. I clicked through to this page from a previous page here. But a lot of times, landing pages, they also have this same problem. Because there's a white space here that exists at the bottom of the window, it looks like the page ends there. And so it's very difficult to notice this scroll bar. A lot of people miss it. It's very easy to miss it. I just missed it just right now on this page here. And so it's not very clear that this page has got content below it. But more specifically, actually, this product here, the reviews here says 0, but the reviews here say 7. And over here, this is very small, this graphic, so it's not clear, and because it's black, it's not very clear that it's an active link. So it's not very, you can't really see that it's available to click on unless you hover over it and mouse over it. Okay, so what I would change there, because it's black, if you look at this link here, where it says 933 reviews by Trustpilot, it's underlined, and if you mouse over it, it becomes bold. So it's very obvious that even if I'm not mousing over it, that it's a link. Okay, so that's what they should do here. And what happens when you actually click this? It opens up the reviews below. And earlier on, that was they weren't being displayed there. So if you actually refresh the page, you see when the page first loads, there's no reviews being shown there. Okay, so even if I was to scroll down, even if I missed this part here and I just happened to accidentally scroll down, I would also miss reviews. So I would have the page on default displaying those reviews. That would be a start, and I would make this this image here a lot bigger and say that there's 7 reviews. I might have a small arrow pointed to it, or just something that calls it out, so it's make the graphic a bit bigger so it catches your eye. Because if you look at the reviews, they're all very product specific. These reviews here all kind of show that the retailer, it can be trusted. Okay, but if I was deciding on these crab claws, I was thinking, should I not? Should I buy them? Not sure, but if I go down the reviews, giant crab claws made the most delicious crab curry, New Year treat, 5 stars here again, some of the biggest and best crab claws I've ever had. Okay, huge and tasty delicious. So there's got fantastic reviews. Every single one is full 5 stars, and there's even more down the page. You can actually see lovely crab claws, absolutely wonderful, become addicted to them. And so something like that would make me look at this product and say, right, okay, it's a good product. Now I know, I've seen all the reviews, I can trust it. I can trust this specific product. But as standard, as by default, these things aren't being seen. It's very easy to miss them, and this retailer probably doesn't even know that these kind of revenue threats even exist on the site, because they've never had an audit, they've never had a review. No one's come in and actually is looking for them. And these kind of things, they exist all over the place across many businesses. Okay, so that's something to say on top of these revenue threats. They're very prevalent. They're all over the place, and if you are not looking out for them, or you're not kind of aware of the fact that they can exist, they can be degrading your revenue and hurting your revenue quite a lot. Okay, and it's very important to stay on top of that. So I hope that helps. That's just a quick demonstration of what a revenue threat, just one simple revenue threat, can look like, and how dangerous it can be for your business.